Oh, cool. Okay, now we're going live now. You want to share this? Are you going to share it with everybody, or you want to talk to me later about it?
Well, no, I'm calling you after the live because I want to make sure you're good.
Okay, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. So let's see. We got a couple of people that are missing still. We got Deidre, who's running a little bit behind. Rob is having some issues with his laptop,
Yeah.
and Brooklyn. Brooklyn. In fact, I sent her the link. Let me make sure.
I don't remember Miss Brooklyn.
Let me see.
Hi, Nika. How are you, dear?
She's never read on here before.
Okay, so I wouldn't know her. Okay.
Okay, and Rob is saying that his device is not connected. So let me let him know.
Well, he was saying his computer was given in trouble. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hey, everybody, give me just a second, you guys, and then I'm going to go ahead and introduce and call everybody up. Let's see. Let me see. Your computer is not connected. Hey, Dee.
Oh, hey.
Let me see. Okay. And let me send that to Rob. So, hey, everybody. So I'm looking a hot mess because I've been feeling under the weather. I thought it was sinus because I woke up and I had congestion and a headache and everything. And then I got the body aches and then I started coughing and I was like, oh, shit, let me go do the COVID test again. Do you know, when I got in the line, this is so funny, you guys, because I'm a massage therapist. So whenever I start to feel sick lately, I just go get tested because I don't want to pass that on to my clients. I'm very cautious about that. So I went and I was in the little drive-up thing, and I get to the front, and the lady goes, "Oh, do you have your voucher and everything?" And I was like, "Yeah, I got everything. I'm ready." She goes, "Roll up your sleeve," and I was like, "Roll up my sleeve?" I said, "Are y'all doing the COVID test under the armpit now?" And she goes, "No, this is for your vaccine." I was like, "Oh, no, 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 no. You're not shooting me up." I said, "I'm sorry, I'm not shooting." And I said, "First of all, you can't give a vaccine to somebody who's sick. So I will not be taking any type of vaccines today." So I had the whole fucking line laughing at me. It was like, "Yeah, y'all are not fixing to shoot me up with nothing."
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "Well, since you're already here, you might as well go ahead and get it." No, I got a fever. You do not give vaccines to people that are sick.
Mm-hmm.
They was trying to kill me, y'all, in the hood. In the hood. They was trying to kill me. So I was like, "Oh no, we are not doing that." But I feel better. I think it's sinus, but of course you got to wait for your COVID test and everything to come back. But I'm pretty sure because I feel there's no more body aches. There's no more stuff. But you guys, please wear your mask. Please, please, please be careful. I know a lot of things are opening up, and I have no judgment on vaccines, to vaccine, don't to vaccinate, no vaccinate. You got to take care of you. You got to listen to your spirits. You got to do what's right for you. But I see so many people that are still getting sick. So take care of you, whatever that means for you, whatever that means. Take care of your health, okay? Also, too, a lot of you know DMX died today. He passed on, he transitioned.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he did.
Sorry, I was in school most of the day, so I
No, and I think he's been in the hospital for a while. He had a heart attack. I think it was a week ago.
Oh,
And a funny story about that, my sister, when we were older, I'm 4 years older than her. When we were in our early 20s, she kept telling me DMX was her man, that she was married to him because she had a wild crush on him. And my sister's name is Natasha. So every time I was seeing the tabloids and him and his wife Tasha got into an argument or a fight, I would call my sister and tell her to act right. It was a private joke because she wanted to be Tasha, and Tasha was the woman that he was married to, his name. So today when he passed on, I was like, "I'm sorry about your husband." And she was like, "Oh my God." She goes, "I lost my man. I lost my husband." And I think so many of us lost a legend. He was amazing. He was an amazing man, regardless of all the issues that he had. I think when you come to this world and you're a healer and you have messages to give, you sometimes have a very hard life because it's a very heavy load to carry on your shoulders, to be responsible for healing people. And if you've ever listened to his lyrics, he was a healer. He touched so many people on so many different levels. So rise in power, DMX, because he was amazing. He absolutely was amazing.
It was time for him to become a new creature. He's done being a human.
Oh, it was time. Well, he did his job. He did his job. Anytime you leave this plane, you want to hope that you fulfilled your purpose and it's time for you to move on. And I think for him,
where'd you go?
well, at least he was a little bit of everything. Environments, activists, he had charities. I mean, there was so much that he did that it was never in the public eye. People didn't know. They only knew him as an entertainer, as a rapper, but he did amazing things for his community, for a lot of people, So it just goes to show you, he was a healer. And I think he was way ahead of his time. I really do.
Man,
I think some of us are going to listen to, like, Jordan is playing all his music right now. And some of this, I was outside and I was like, some of the stuff that he's saying in his lyrics are so.
Jordan's your kiddo, right, wifey?
Yeah, Jordan's my son, so he's in there having a little mini DMX memorial right now.
I'm gonna be listening to X Gonna Give It To You a little later because now I'm sad.
Oh, girl, he has so many. We're gonna sit up here. We're gonna pour out a little libation for him and listen to some music. Okay, I'm trying to wait for Rob pop back in, and I don't know where Brooklyn is. I messaged her.
I'm just gonna drink the libation for him. I can't pour it out. I can't afford to pour nothing out lately.
Girl, we'll drink the libation. Whatever way you're gonna honor him, you make sure you do it. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna let you introduce yourselves. You're gonna tell them who you are, what your contact is, what your page is, how to get a hold of you. If you have any type of Cash App, a Vimeo, or anything for donations, you go ahead and put that out there too. So, Miss Wifey, let's start with you.
All right. I am Miss Empathic Tarot. If y'all go to my old Facebook page, I'm going to tell you now, I don't have access to the thing anymore. So if you want to contact me, you can contact me through Instagram. You can hit me up on my new personal Jessica Pace page. You can also contact me through Gmail on Miss Empathic Tarot at Gmail. And now that I have StreamYard, you can hit me up here. I also have Zoom for moms, dads, whoever. And I offer like tattoo designs. You want a tattoo design? Hit me up. I will custom make you something like that. So,
and the one that you're getting done is beautiful too. I mean, I know. Do you have a picture of it?
I sure do, and I hand drew it.
Let me see, because it's beautiful.
So.
And that's the one you're getting on the back of your neck, right?
Yep. This is going on the back of my neck.
A lot of people don't realize that tattoos can be very, especially if you do them as a ritual. If you go ahead and you pray, I've seen artists pray over their ink. I've seen people do full ceremonies before you get a tattoo. So if you're going to get something magical put on your body, really take the time and make sure that it represents who you are and it represents what you need it to do. Well, a lot of people get veves and things put on their body. They have no idea what it means.
I had this particular being, Horace, hit me up and he kind of guided me through the tattoo and he wouldn't leave me alone until I made it.
Spirit sometimes does that. So it's beautiful. So let's see, Dawn, let's go ahead and have you introduce yourself.
One more service, and this is new.
Oh, I'm sorry,
no,
babe.
Baby, you are just fine. You didn't know because I actually saved this to surprise everyone. So this is Taki, and when I first got him, he was falling apart. He is a 300 Native American spirit. He is a family guardian now. But I pimped this and Joker out, as you can see. I repaired him. He was falling apart, like just tiny unraveling. So what I am starting to make are yarn dolls. I made her from scratch. This is Sheila, his wife. So if you need a doll made, y'all gonna have to feed it whatever yourself, but I am happy to make you a yarn doll. These are going to be expensive. I haven't even figured out the price for this one for them yet.
Do you load them with spirit, or are you saying that they buy them and they load them?
I load them with spirit with every time I sit there and wrap that thing up, I load it with whatever spirit comes to me for this one. Like this one, she is a werewolfian elder. She's not even of this world. I just happen to make her for him.
Okay. Jessica, tag your page in the comments. In fact, everybody, when you get a chance, tag your page in the comment.
Okay.
How do you do that?
Just go ahead in the comments when it says post a comment. Do you say at the bottom?
No. Post a comment.
Okay.
But I am on Cash App, #, Miss Empathic Tarot 90 and PayPal for payment. But I haven't even figured out how much I'm going to be charging these. Talkie's not for sale either. But I also made Raphael, the Ninja Turtle, and Donatello.
All right. Dawn, you up, babe. Go ahead.
All right, I'm Dawn Owlette. I read under Break of Dawn Tarot. I'm a tarot card reader, teacher, and coach. So I read regular like drop-in clients, but I also have monthly clients. So my price right now is $100 a month. You get 4 readings, and you get drop-in readings like on text if you need something like in an emergency situation. But my price will go up by July. So right now you're at $100. So if you want to jump in on that, do that. And I also teach tarot if you want to learn how to read. I'm very eccentric when I teach. I really believe in like tarot speaks to each person individually. So what you see on the card is what you see on the card, and every deck is different. So you can say that the Fool means adventure, and it does, but each card is slightly different. Each person is slightly different. So I definitely teach with giving a voice to the person who's learning to interpret the card the way they want. So I have a Facebook page, Break of Dawn Tarot. And my Cash App is $ and then my name, Dawn, DAWN, Owlette, AULET.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yep.
All right, Miss D, you up?
Hello, I am Intuitive Reader D. You can catch me on Cash App. It's Deidre Lachey, and I am putting it on there right now. And I'm a reader. Sorry, a little distracted, but I'm good.
It's okay. You're going to come in on it.
Okay, there we go.
Did we lose you?
Nope. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yep. And my prices are on Intuitive D with my Facebook page, and you can find me in Love of the Craft as well. That's my Facebook group.
Okay. I was trying to make sure that everybody was getting their page tag, and I see you put yours up there. Rob, I don't know what happened with Rob. But you know what? I think I'm not gonna just leave y'all 3 up. I think I might go ahead and read with y'all because of that, because 2 people didn't show up, Rob and then also Brooklyn. So somebody was asking how we all met. We haven't. We we met through social media. So what we're doing, if you're looking at YouTube, this is on my Facebook page, Divinity Diva Tarot, and once a month I give readers a chance to showcase their business, their talents, their skills. And a lot of them are very gracious. They come on and they share their time for free. So they're not getting paid for this. So if you like what you hear, please go to their page, book readings with them, send them donations. I do this so that you can see different styles. You can connect with different people. So if you like and you love, please, please, please go to their pages and give them some love. Show them some love. You're only going to get about a 2 or 3 minute reading, you guys. So you're not going to get a lot of info. If you're looking for something a little bit deeper and you connect with them, you need to go ahead and book a reading with them. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute myself and I'm going to go get my cards because I didn't intend on reading. And I'm going to let y'all go ahead and just start asking questions. No general questions. They have to be specific because that's in the description. So if you feel like it's something that you don't want to answer, of course you can pass over it. All right, my loves. Who's going to start first? I think Jessica is saying she's going first. And if you're not reading, please mute yourself.
I'm drawn to Kat Mendez's question. How is Damek feeling regarding me after I disclose my intention regarding him or us? So, Kat, this one's for you. He wants to spend a lot of time with you in the middle, and I have a 10 of Cups reversed as like the last card that popped up. The first card that popped up, this is the vice versa tarot. I just bought it fairly recently. So the first card that popped up is the Ace of Pentacles. So it feels like do you want to be in a business with him in addition to romance, or is there some kind of like, whoops, sorry, getting used to the camera. Is there some kind of like higher like thing that you want to do together other than just a relationship? I think what he's feeling about you, he is really into you, because the next card down is the reverse of the Judgment card, but in this deck it's obviously like there's a couple on it and they're kind of polarities. So I get the feeling that you two have like some kind of mission happening. I'm reluctant to say that you're like twin flames or soulmates, but I feel like there's a connection between the two of you that's higher than just I just want to date you or I just want to sleep with you. I think there's more to it than that, but I also think that he's got a lot going on and he doesn't really want to limit himself. So he may not want to dive in. He may just feel intimidated because he feels something and he doesn't quite understand it. So that's where I'm at with that. We can't hear you.
Lorena Bobbitt, you're being rude as fuck on this page. I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not in the mood for it. You cannot do that. Please be respectful of the readers or I will shut this shit down. I will not allow anybody to be attacked on my page, period. This is not the night to try me. If you want a question asked, you have people up here that are giving you their time and their energy for free. Be respectful. If you don't believe in it, click off. If you don't want to answer or have a question answer, get the fuck off. But no rudeness on here. I'm the only one that can fucking be rude on my page. I apologize, Jessica, for that comment. You know I don't do it. You know I don't do it. So please, you guys don't. I will shut this shit down. All right. Yeah, I feel like I need to go ahead and burn some incense now that I have got the energy going. I'm gonna go get my cards, get some incense. Y'all go ahead. I apologize, you guys, for that. I really, really do, but I don't like that. I do not like that. Please be respectful to these readers. They're doing this of their own time.
Yo, Lorena, please, you feel like that about me, please step out of here because I'm not going to deal with your nonsense.
She already blocked, babe. She's already gone. So go ahead, go to your next caller.
I'm gonna go ahead and read Afifa. I hope I'm like not reading the same person you are. Or Afia. Afia.
Jessica, you're coming in and out, babe. It may be your Wi-Fi. You may need to go
Better?
closer to your laptop. Yeah, better. Thank you, sweets.
Yeah. Afia, you asked if you have love coming. Babe, the first thing I'm seeing for you, you got to get your stuff together. You got the Emperor card coming in. This is someone who doesn't have their stuff together. This is someone who doesn't have their stuff together. This is also someone who you're going through a situation, and I feel that you're feeling stuck. I would rather, and I'm gonna say it this way: I would rather be stuck single and know I can find someone eventually who will fit and satisfy my needs than try to force myself to be in a relationship to make myself unstuck. I don't know if that makes sense, but you cannot unstick yourself by clinging to somebody else. So you can't take a cinnamon roll, add caramel to it, and expect it not to be sticky. That's not how that works. And you're being told to be grateful. You have abundance coming in. So I feel like the reason why you're being told to get organized, because this is also the equivalent of the Four of Wands, you're being told to get your stuff together because you're moving. Whether, and I really hope it's not, whether it's an eviction or if it's, you know, a relocation because you found your dream house, new apartment, whatever. But this is a relocation is what I'm getting here. And babe, Afia or Afifa, I'm really sorry if I'm butchering your name. You do have love, but it's, oh, sorry, Dawn. You do have love coming in, but dear, it's love for yourself, not necessarily a romance relationship. This is you moving in and getting acclimated, baby. So if you're trying for romance, relocate first and then go move. Go check out the restaurants near your new place. Enjoy. And I hope my sound is good.
All right. I am going to do Kayla Ashley, and she asked, was her new business going to be prosperous? And I pulled yes, except for there's some things that you need to learn. You got to make sure that you have everything together, and make sure that you do all the legal things, and make sure that you're really careful, because I definitely see that if you're not, you may have a legal situation, like someone might try to sue you or something. So make sure you cross all your T's and dot all your I's.
Okay, so let me see. Were you done, Dee? Okay. Let me see. Chanel Moore. Is R serious about me or is he playing games? How does R feel about Chanel? How does R feel about Chanel? Okay, so the first thing that I'm getting is a lot of back and forth with this person. I get like they're coming back, but you're stuck in some type of cycle. It's like a dog chasing its tail. Whether this person is playing games or they just don't know how to get past this barrier, it's not taking you to where you want to be, Chanel. It's really not. So you're going to feel like you're wasting time with this person because it looks like you keep going back to the same spot, starting over, doing it in, and going back to the same spot. And at some point, it looks like Spirit is saying you're coming to the end of the cycle. Like you're ready to either move on or move forward, and this person doesn't seem to be moving forward with you. So I would say you're dealing with somebody who's a little wishy-washy, and you're going to get burned out with that.
This is for Dawn Wells. She wants to know if she's going to talk to Jim. And while I'm shuffling, Kat, the answer to your question is $ Dawn Owlette on Cash App. I can't put a comment in there. I don't have a box that lets me. So, Dawn, three things. Okay. Will you talk to Jim? The first card I get is my version of the Hierophant. I moved over to the Legacy of the Divine Tarot. So in this deck, it is the Faith card. So I think that if that is what you want and that is what you're manifesting, then yes. But I don't think you should expect it to go a particular way. Like, I feel like the universe is saying, whatever the relationship is between you and Jim, it has to flow the way it flows, because then I get the 3 of Pentacles. So you're working on it. He's working on it. You guys may actually be working on yourselves. And that might be important for something in your future that doesn't even have anything to do with either of you. But I do have an Ace of Cups. So it feels like a new relationship, a new beginning. But I don't know for sure that it's with Jim or that you really want it to be with Jim. Like, I feel like you're asking if you're going to talk to him, but I'm not certain if that means that you want to have a relationship with him or you want to talk something over, like maybe he's your ex and you want to like have that conversation that's like the what went wrong, how do I like move on, what do I use in my future, how do we become friends if that's what we want to do. The Hermit card also came up. So I do feel like there's some space for you to be working on yourself and for Jim to be working on himself or herself, depending on how he identifies. And so I think that the universe wants to honor that space too, because when you come back out of the Hermit card and you're sharing what you've learned with the universe, you're in a different level of being attached to the spirituality that kind of came up as your first card. So I feel like go back to your ancestors, to your guides, to your God, to your divinity, and see what part of this resonates, because maybe all of it doesn't. Throw away the stuff that doesn't, keep the stuff that does. But if you want to talk to him, then that's your manifestation. Be very clear with the universe as to what you want that to look like.
Okay, so this is for Elizabeth or Berna. You asked if Spirit had any messages for you. You know, the answer is always yes. Spirit always has something to say. First of all, girl, I'm gonna tell you, you need to hang on to your money. Hang on to your money. And there is a guy up in here, so it's kind of love-ish. You're kind of wanting to know, and I feel the energy and like the anxiety of wanting to know if this guy feels the same way about you as you do him. No. Period. No. He does have feelings to a degree, but he is not coming in for romance. He's got somebody else. And the problem is that Spirit's saying, you are not paying attention. You're being told, be alert. Pay attention to the red flags. The theme about this is for you to face the truth. This man, better, wifey?
You're
for
good.
Sound? Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Well, I saw it said, okay. You're not paying attention to the red flags. This man's lying to you. You cannot afford to risk your time, your money, your attention on this man. Forget him. I do feel it like there is somebody else kind of staring, watching the situation. And he's staring, watching this situation. Thanks, wife. He's staring, watching this situation go down. And I don't think he's putting the evil eye on you. He's watching this situation go down, see if you learn a little something. Because this other dude, he really does like you for you. But girl, you got to take your eyes off this other dude. But in about 2 weeks-ish, you're going to get some news from this man. And what's interesting is I double-checked it. We have a Mercury retrograde starting May 29th. So right now, with the tech issues, I would say it's probably pre-shadow for Mercury retrograde. Babe, look, I'm gonna give you some advice. Do not start dating during Mercury retrograde. Wait for the shadow phase to be over, then go out. That's my advice. So, babe, if you really want a relationship, you got to deal with your own nonsense. You see the red flags, but you're not paying attention to them. Red does not mean go; it means stop.
All right, wifey. Let's see. Andrita Luckstone, any messages from Spirit? The first thing that I get is Spirit is like, you need to be a little bit more kinder to yourself. You may be putting a lot of pressure on yourself, and it's coming from childhood. This may have been the way you were raised, or maybe even the way your parents brought you up. But I get that there's something with you're not being honest, you're not being authentic, and it's starting to affect the relationships around you. So you have someone on the other side that is trying to help you. I feel like there could be something where your heart chakra may be a little bit closed and you're a little bit afraid of being vulnerable. But this could go back to childhood trauma. You may have some inner child work that needs to be healed. I also get this thing of blame and victimization with you, where you could be taking out other people's problems and feeling like you're supposed to fix it. You don't have to do this. Spirit is saying that you are going to have to come to a place where you feel more comfortable with you, which means setting boundaries, which means telling people no, which means putting yourself first and not feeling bad about it. But this thing of really putting all this pressure on yourself to be bitter, what is it, bigger, better, faster? This is something that you got to deal with because it's kind of taking your energy. Spirit is trying to help you with that. So pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention when they ask you to kind of sit back and rest and take your time. Pay attention with discernment when they're telling you not to deal with certain people because they're energy vampires. And you're going to start feeling a little bit better. All right, sweets. I hope that helps.
And I got Nikki PG, and she wanted to know if Thomas was going to commit to her. And Nikki, I am hearing no. Thomas is not ready to commit. He just kind of wants to play around. He's going to tell you what you want to hear. So just want to be really careful. I feel like you really, really want this to work, but he's just not there right now. Maybe it's not a no for always, but it's definitely a no right now.
Let's see, Rob, since you're joining us, babe, how you doing?
Hello, how are you, lovely? Sorry about the delay, technical issues.
It's all right. It happens to the best of us. Tell us who you are and how they can get a hold of you.
Again, hi, I'm Rob. You can reach me at Mystical Mojo. I do spiritual work as well as professional readings, so for over 20 years. And thank you again, Tanya, for having me.
Anytime.
Thank you.
What's your Cash App, or if they want to make a donation?
Thank you. That's really sweet of you. Cash tag. I about said the hashtag again. The cash tag is Mystical Mojo, MYSTIKAL Mojo at Cash App, and I also have PayPal as well.
Oh, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let you move in before Dawn picks her next. Is that okay, Dawn? Okay, perfect. Go ahead, Rob.
Okay, thank you all again. I apologize, everybody, about the delays. This damn techno computer. Oh wait. So I'm just gonna good evening to you too, Tanya General. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go ahead and there's a question about somebody purchasing a house. I saw that I was very drawn to as well. If I can go back up to it, be patient with me, everybody. This technology is not my friend tonight. So and it scrolled. Oh crap! Sorry, Tanya. Dang it! It just scrolled all the way to the new comments. Multi devices. Oh goodness. Okay. So please bear with me, everybody. I am doing the very best that I can. This techno crap is killing me tonight. Okay, so I'm trying to find the question about the house. Somebody asked about a house, if they were going to purchase this house, a home. Nicole Payne wants to know about a house. Nicole Payne Spirit, is she going to purchase a house? Is she going to purchase a house anytime soon with Nicole Payne Spirit? Is she going to purchase a house anytime soon? Residence, home, anything, Spirit, about a house or a home? Anything about a house or a home, Spirit? I'll take the cards that flew out of the deck. So absolutely, I see the fact that there's right now that she feels very pinned down, and that things currently absolutely do not look like that they are in her favor due to loans or maybe bad news already pertaining to a setback or delay pertaining to finances or money, that she feels like that it will be very difficult to find a new residence or find a home. However, I see turnabout is coming her way, and that she will have relief actually finding a new home. So yes, I see that she finds a new home, that however, it will not be as soon as she would like or expect it to be. It will be a little bit more delayed in the progress that I see. But I absolutely do see the fact that she can proceed to find a new home and have better foundations. Oh, absolutely as well, because yes, she has transition. She has transition coming because a card flew out of the deck, and it's the death card. So yeah, absolutely.
I saw Lisa Holistic Doula in the newsfeed before Rob was even reading, so I just been shuffling over here. The answer I got immediately, her question was, is it in her highest good to talk to V or to reach out to V? The answer I got immediately was no. But then as the cards kind of came out, I got the sun reversed. So I don't think it's never no, but it's not right now no. I mean, it's not right now yes, excuse me. So like, I think if you reach out to her or him now, it's not going to work in your favor. And it may have to do with a third party. Like this, the King of Cups kind of halfway came out, halfway did not come out. So if this is about like, if you got into an argument with someone, or if this is a business dealing and there was another business kind of involved, you need time for that to kind of work itself out. And you need time to work on the tools that you need to get through this. So this may be like more of a mediation kind of space. If this is friendship that kind of has gone wrong, then you need that space to kind of work through it yourself and figure out what it is that you were really looking for if there was a miscommunication. And I feel like the Magician coming out tells me that you have tools on your table, and V, whoever that is, has tools on their table, but you don't know exactly how to use them yet. And you need some time to figure that out. And your moon is in reverse. So your intuition is not telling you exactly the way to work with it. So I think these two are the most important for me. It's like you have these tools and you don't quite know how to use them yet, or V does. and the moon card is reversed. So it's like now is not the time to reach out that's in your highest good. I don't know that you will always be that way. There may be a time at which there is a time in your highest good to reach back out to this person, but I don't think now is the time. I'm going to run and get my charger, so I'm going to be off for a second.
Sure, take your time, babe.
All right, so before I read my person, can y'all hear me?
Jessica, babe, your sound is off.
Okay.
So you may need to turn it up. It sounds muffled.
Better?
Yes.
Okay. I was trying headphones, see if that helped. Anyway, that's why I said I want a quick mic check before I read my next person. This is for Nicole Watley. Honey, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name in advance. Okay, so about this baby. The short answer is it's not time for the baby yet. That's the short version. The reason why is, first of all, the man that you're hoping in is going to be the father. He's not going to commit. Period. The end. He does not want to be a father. I'm sorry to tell you that. He has his own agenda, and you feel the need to defend yourself. And I see it in the cards, honey. You're having anxiety. First of all, you have a move that needs to happen. And I mean a relocation. You have a move that needs to happen before you have this baby. That's why. And I see it. You're not wanting a new relationship, and he's making you feel disempowered. It's okay, because there is somebody else coming in. The communication problems will be solved later. But at the moment, this man, he's not talking. He don't want to talk on the phone with you. He don't want to sit there and text back and forth. He's done with the relationship, and I know it feels overwhelming. If you just got a promotion at work or something, please focus on your work, baby. And I really apologize, but this man, he has an agenda. He is not being loyal to you. He doesn't even want to talk about this relationship. And on top of that, he doesn't want the kid. He doesn't want a kid. So, do I feel like you will have a baby soon? Possibly, but I don't think it's going to be as soon as you would like it. So, my advice, honey, take some time, get this move thing. And you're psychologically blocking yourself from this move. Get a bigger place. Just because you can't have the baby right now doesn't mean you can't prep for it. You can prep your body. You can prep your house. Go figure out the things that you have a hard time figuring out. Like when I was pregnant, I couldn't figure out what I wanted for Michael's theme for his room or his crib, whatever. Figure some of that stuff out. Just because you're not ready for the baby now doesn't mean you can't think about all the things you want the baby to have, what college, all that crazy stuff. Handle all that. Handle the logistics first. Handle the logistics. Because this man, he has an agenda. He's looking at other women. He's not being loyal to you. And I kind of wish I had the erotica deck here to see who he was cheating on you with. But it doesn't say who. All I'm telling you, baby, if you feel like you don't want this relationship to end and you're feeling disempowered, my advice, take some time and think about whether or not it's worth it. Because in truth, if he does not want the baby, he doesn't want to talk about no baby, he doesn't want to be loyal to you, why would you have a baby with somebody who, every time you're out in public, they have to explain when they're a little bit older why daddy's looking at other females? Your child does not need to learn that. So, baby, from me to you, I wish you the best. Get your new place first.
Man,
I for some reason I feel like Jessica got triggered in that reading. It got deep. It got deep. I was sitting over here like, whoo. Okay.
I was gonna read that same person, and I was like, ooh, mine wasn't even that deep, but ooh.
Yeah, Jessica got deep. Go ahead, D.
So I'm going to move on to Atasha Johnson, and she wanted to know if her partner is going to change for the better or the worse. And Miss Atasha, the first thing that I'm like really seeing is like some kind of abuse, like he's slowly progressing up to something. So it's going to get worse. It's not the worst now. So whatever you are feeling now, just imagine it getting 20 times worse. Like, he is not going to change. Anything that he tells you about, oh, I'm going to change, it's just, work with me, it's bullshit. I'm sorry to tell you, but it is. And I'm really hearing, like, get the fuck away from him. So please be careful. It'll get way bad. It will not get better.
Man, some of these love readings, y'all, whoo, it's nothing worse than wanting something to work out, and then, it doesn't look like it's going in that direction, but you got to listen to spirit and look at red flags because it's there for a reason. So, AB, will I get into a relationship with my crush? It looks like you will. It looks like getting to know each other. If you are flirting, you might need to turn up your flirting game a little bit more, because it's looking like that this person wants to get to know you, but I feel like two people that are kind of awkward with it. Like, we're flirting, but nobody's taking it to that next level. Unfortunately, we live in a day and age where women are still waiting for men to kind of make that first move. But if it's what you want, whether you're male or female, I feel like somebody needs to go ahead and just say, look, let's go have a cup of coffee, or let's go hang out to move it on. Because I'm getting a lot of playful energy, but it's like it's not moving. It's not going in the direction that you want it to go into, but it looks like there's a possibility of it. This is a soulmate connection with this person, and that could be why you're drawn to it. And the intensity may be making you guys feel a little bit awkward, but I would say, if you really want to get to know this person, step out, make it be known. Hey, I want you. See what they say. Okay, Rob, you ready, boo?
Hey, lovely. Yes, hi. I just saw a lovely question from Deborah Ann wants to know about a promotion. Deborah Ann wanted to know, would she be ready for a promotion? Is she going to get a promotion? So, Spirit, is Deborah Ann in line for a promotion? What is going on with Deborah and this promotion opportunity? What is going on with Deborah and promotion? I see the fact that you need to be very cautious, perhaps before the fact that you would consider leaving, or look for a grand, big time promotion of where you are actually. I'm actually picking up the fact that briefly, that honestly, the fact that if you were to change positions, it looks like that things could actually go awry, or a little bit of setback or delays that could happen if you were to take or to be seeking some kind of promotion, honestly, as well. I see that separation could actually lead to more of a setback than to actually gainful type of promotion or advancement at this moment. So if you're looking for a promotion, I would just double check where you are currently, and really take into consideration all your options before you would hop into a promotion at the moment. Thank you, Ms. Deborah Ann.
All right. I saw Layla Martinez's question, and I actually read it wrong the first time. So her question was, should I work with Chris as a dialect coach or someone else? And I read it as something else. And the first thought I had was about Tabitha Brown and how she talks about how her fame now is partly because the voice that is her natural voice is the thing that she tried to hide for years and years and years. And it actually is the thing that made her famous. And so that was one of my thoughts. So I guess my first question to you, Layla, is, are you wanting to do this because you want to like learn something for a career? Are you an actor? Like, is that the reason? Or are you trying to like fix something that someone told you was wrong, but isn't? So as far as cards go, I got the 9 of Pentacles in the vice versa deck, and I got the front side. So this deck is new, and this is one of my favorite cards on the back side of it. Because I feel like this is like the divine feminine who's integrated that dark goddess energy. But the light side is all the love and light piece, right? So the love and light piece is there for you. And are you integrating the darkness is the first question. Are you integrating the things that people say to you that maybe are taking away from you, or something you don't want to hear, or something that doesn't resonate with you that you're taking on that isn't yours to carry. You ultimately are the one with the choice. You have the Two of Swords. So ultimately it's up to you, and you have to choose whether you're going to work with Chris or whether you're going to do something else or work with someone else. I don't think that if you decide to do dialect coaching that Chris is the one for you, because the next card I got was the Seven of Swords. So I don't know that he's the best one for you. I don't think it's as ominous as this particular card makes it out to be. I don't think he's going to steal from you, or I don't think he's like going to take from you, but I think your alignment is actually with someone else. I think there's something else that is going to happen that is going to align you up with a dialect coach that's going to not only help you with that particular thing that you're working towards, but also will help you with something else. So if you are indeed like an actor or a voiceover actor, maybe they have connections that Chris doesn't have that you need to line up with. Or if this is something you're working on just for your own self-confidence boost, maybe this is someone who has connections that are going to help you work through that piece so that you can go to integrate that darker side, the piece that you really want to own. I think that's it for me.
I wanted to make sure it was my turn before I unmuted my mic. So this is for JJ Ricky, or Reiki. I really hope I'm not messing up his name. First thing, dear, you asked about you and your munchkin. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune comes in and says yes. Yes, there is good news. So you have the Strength card, and I do see the two of you getting kind of distracted. And I see that because you guys are starting on one thing where you're feeling a little rocky. And the reason why I say rocky is because your son is highly gifted, and that's what's scaring you. Because I feel as though someone like, Daddy, I think you're taking your kid to a therapist. I don't know for sure. And if he does have some type of mental health issues, please go get that looked at. But what I'm seeing is anxiety with this new thing. The reason why I know he's gifted is we got the High Priestess card here showing someone coming into their gifts. The good news, Daddy, is you have the Two of Swords. This is someone who scared at first but comes into his power real fast. Little guy is just transitioning into his next phase of life. Whether this is, from climbing on top of the counter to just chilling and watching cartoons, or maybe into the teenage years of driving and he starts seeing spirits in the middle of the road. Whatever it is, Daddy, everything is going to be just fine. Take a little time. If y'all are doing a spiritual journey where maybe you're learning spell work, tarot together, if it frightens you at first, it's okay. All of us tarot readers have nightmares, I'm sure. We all have our nights where we're like, holy crap, spirits all over the place. It's cool, dude. Take your time, recoup, relax, light a candle, get you some Florida water, learn how to do a couple cleanses. You don't know how to cleanse, get you some cascarilla powder. One and done. Protection and cleanse at the same time. And it will kick any spirits out that are not supposed to be there. By the way, another service I offer is spell work consultation now. You're welcome.
Okay, so I have Lily J, and the question was, will my life get better soon? And I pulled out my Season of the Witch card. These are my favorite cards. Sorry, I love these cards. Like, we gotta love them. Yes. I just love those cards. But the first thing that I heard, even I seen your message come a couple of times, is your life is what you're giving into it and what you're putting into it, and your perception is all off. Like, you're going through stuff and you're like, whoa, I'm never going to get out of this. And you're really you're really beating yourself up. So the first card that came, it came reversed, is the Voices card, and this is about your inner truth. So you got a lot of that inner truth and seeking your self-knowledge. And then I also pulled from my regular handy dandy I don't know what deck that is, but anyways, I pulled from my regular cards, and I got where you needed to. I got the the Hermit card, which is saying that you need to like really look at yourself. So you got to embrace some things that happen to you, and you got to let go of those things that happen to you. You got to let go of what people said to you and about you, and then what you feel about yourself. And once you start to get a better knowledge of you and understand yourself and change your perception of you, then your life will get better. But it is really going to depend on what you're willing to do and how much work and what you're willing to deal with.
Okay, Nancy Gary, I think you were asking about if this relationship with this person you met, is there potential there? And it looks like it is. I feel like there's going to be some type of romantic connection with this person. Take your time. I mean, of course, I feel like there's still things that you don't know about them and they don't know about you, but it looks like this person is interested in getting to know you. And it looks like that there is going to be a mutual connection with this, where somebody wants to see where it can go. So especially if there's a distance, or if this person is from somewhere else, or if they're a different race or a different culture, I feel like there's a connection that's coming in with them that maybe you don't expect, or maybe they don't expect, but it's something that could be good. I wish you the best, sweets. Rob, your time, babe.
There's a Whitney Nicole. I hope no one has read for Whitney Nicole yet, but she says, oh crap, the feed again. I apologize. There it is. G. Will G and I work things out for Whitney Nicole? Let me grab this other deck, please. There we go. So Whitney Nicole, Spirit, and G. Whitney Nicole and G. Will they be working things out? Will they be working things out? Spirit, Whitney, Nicole, and G. Will they be working things out? Will they be working it out, Spirit? Let's see what we have. I see that there are many, many, many problems that are going to actually keep you from working this particular relationship out. Spirit is very much so clearly saying to me the fact that you really need to just let this go. It doesn't, to me, I see deception within this particular relationship, that sooner or later that you will be more than likely walking away actually from this particular relationship. I see somebody else come in, and I don't see it that it's this person that you're with, the G. That I don't see that it is with the same particular individual. I see a new person that is actually going to come, and it could happen. The sooner that you free yourself from G, you'll open up your blessings to the new opportunity that really awaits you. So I don't believe that it will work out with G. I don't see that happening very soon.
I'm trying to find the comment again. It was Marquetta, I think was her first name, and she was asking about whether her boyfriend would find time or find space to introduce her to his kids. I don't think it's that simple. I think your question is too simple. I don't think it's just about time. He's scared. He's been hurt before. He sees the youthfulness of your relationship, like the coming together of the two of you. This is the Six of Cups. So he may have been somebody who was like in your past and came back around, but it also may be that he's looking at your relationship between you and he as this young, youthful relationship, and bringing you around his kids. I get like the Five of Wands, but it's like reversed and backwards in this deck. So it's like he's afraid of the bickering. He's afraid of somebody who doesn't stay his partner when the kids become involved, when there's like the space for there to be that many energies. He's been burned before. He doesn't know how to do that. I get the Judgment card as far as like what he wants to do. And the like this side of the card is like, they're naked, they're vulnerable. That's like huge vulnerability for him to introduce you to his kids. So it's not just a question of time. I don't think he's lying. I think he's telling you the truth. But I think he also has a really strong feminine presence in his life. And I don't know if that's his ex-wife or the mother to his children. But like, she on the face is fine, but she's got this like other side to her that's like, she could like just go off the handle. So I think it's not even that he doesn't want to introduce you to his kids. He does. And he wants them to forge their own relationship with you. But there's all of this other energy that's happening behind the scenes that's keeping it from happening because he's scared. So I think maybe it's a question of needing more time, not because there isn't time for him to introduce them to you or that he can't find the time, but more because there needs to be more time under his belt with you as a partner. So he knows like your tells. He knows like when you're getting stressed out. He knows when his kids are getting stressed out already because he has that relationship with them. But he wants to be able to tell like what's going on the surface so that he can jump in and like keep it from going bad and have that communication line open.
Okay. Janine, I am really sorry, y'all, if I am butchering anybody's names. I apologize. First of all, you're asking about how RL feels about you. I'm going to tell you straight off the cuff. He sees you as a booty call. That's how he sees you. He sees you as a booty call. He's also kind of like this bitch. Like, yeah, I'll give you the double dick, but I don't know what else you want from me. The reason why you're going through this with this man, it's a karmic relationship. You're in some type of karmic debt. You may have said, well, if he leaves me, I'm going to go with this man. Well, if you were still focusing on him just a little too much, you didn't do what you said. So you're getting out of karmic debt is what's going on here. Though this spiritual journey with this man is not over, he may leave and then come back in a Mercury retrograde. It does show him being lovey-dovey towards you later, but the work that needs to be done in this relationship isn't being done. You guys are stuck in a funk because nobody's doing the work. Mama, your wheel of fortune is coming through, boo. I'm going to show it to you like this. First of all, whatever change you're trying to make, the blockages are being removed. That's why you're getting out of karmic debt. So blessings are coming. 9 of coins. This is your blessings right here. Money, and then your lessons are learned, new wisdom, new mindset. And the wolf deck spoke to me. 3 of coins. Here's your family. Here's your family right here. So if you're trying to have a baby with somebody, have it with a new person. But the wolf deck is telling you not to take risks right now. If you're trying to make this relationship work based upon what's not being done, it's not going to work. Take, for example, if I put my headphones in without the jack, I'm not going to hear any music from the mic. It doesn't work that way. I have to sit there and mess with it so I can hear everything that's coming through the computer. You're doing the same thing. You're expecting a relationship to work. You're expecting the headphones to work without the jack inside the computer. It's not going to work that way. It's the same thing. You are stuck in a situation and he sees you as a dumbass. I'm not trying to be mean, but he sees you as a dumbass. He sees you as a booty call that he can hit up whenever he wants, come play with you for a little bit, and then leave. Boo. You're not a dumbass. He may think so, but you're not a dumbass. There's another man here who's like, baby, you need attention? Fuck him. I got you. Don't play the fool if you don't have to. There's this Rob posted this the other day. The Joker had said, the Joker had said, treat me like a game and I'll show you how it's played. Show this bitch how it's played. He don't want to act like a man. He don't need to be treated like one. Get that bitch out your house.
Jessica, I agree with everything you say, but you are doing full goddamn readings.
Right.
You're hitting like 6, 7, 8 minutes. You doing a full reading. So you need to have them. You need to have them contact you because you got more stuff.
I'm sorry. I just gotta give you what the cards say.
God damn! I was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. You was on it. You was on it. So, what was the last thing? I know you called somebody a bitch. That's not. What was the last thing you said?
This man is treating this poor girl, and she is so sweet, and I see it in her cards. She is such a sweetheart, but this man is treating this poor girl like a sex doll. He
Don't
sees
be
her
treated like a sex doll, baby. Don't do that. Don't be treated like not in this day and age either.
No, he sees her as something he can go mess around with and give her the devil dick and then leave and come in, come out. And no, man, no, get the fuck out of here with your bullshit. You can't make a decision. I'm gonna make it for you. Get out her fucking aura, bitch.
We don't got triggered again. All right, D, you ready, babe?
The Temperance card flew out. Dee's just muted herself. The Temperance card flew out while you were talking, Miss Empathic. So I feel like there's a lesson in this for her too, though. That like man that doesn't respect her, this is her chance to like embody that like, oh hell no, boundary place. And for her to figure out what temperance looks like, that grace that you give people, like this is who you are, this is who I am. No. And that's why he probably comes back around in a Mercury retrograde.
All right, so I got Martez Harris. Should I move on from my ex? And the answer is yes. Your ex is making you miss your blessing, babe. Like 100%, that ex is blocking your blessings. You're focused on what could be, and it's not. It's X for a reason, and you need to move on. It's not for you. And you know what, Dawn? That might have been a message for me.
It's probably a message for me too.
Well, thank God I'm single because I'm like,
oh, I'm also single.
oh, I was like, because I was like, okay, it looks like a lot of people are moving. Look, Rob was over there like he's just been hitting the head like a deer. Rob is like, okay, so D, were you done, babe? Okay, so I got stuck between Nisi and Renee. So, and both of them were healing, and I kind of was going back and forth with spirit. So, Renee, and I'm gonna answer both of them real quick, and maybe we might do a rapid fire at the end where we answer like 3 questions, back to back. Each reader will answer 3 questions, so that way we can make sure that we hit everybody, or as many as we can. So, Renee Jackson Vincent, you're concerned about your calico cat. Is she in pain? Yes. There's something where spirit kept telling me about maturity. So I'm thinking they're telling me that she's an older cat. There's something with healing that needs to be done. So if you have not taken her to the vet, you need to go ahead and take her to the vet because something is happening. And she's communicating that with you. I'm seeing in the cards that she's talking to you or she's letting you know that she's in pain. And sometimes we miss it as pet owners because we don't want to see it because we have to make hard decisions. Spirit is not showing me the outcome. There's something with healing, which means that there's something it looks like that a doctor or a vet may be able to do to help with the pain, to give you alleviate whatever this issue is. So babe, please definitely take your cat to the vet. Now, Nisi, how long is it going to take you to start walking? I kept getting you confused with the cat, and I'm so sorry, but I felt like there was a lot of frustration. Like somebody was, instead of having 2 legs, they have 4 legs. I think what it is that you're using a lot of your body as your base. It's not, you're just not relying on 2 legs now. You're relying on your arms, your shoulders, your hands. And this could be within a wheelchair, or this could be with a walker or something like that. But I feel like that you got a lot of, what would you call it, rehabbing to do, and you're going to get angry, you're going to get frustrated, you're going to want to give up. But it looks like that you are going through a transformation, and it looks like there's going to be some healing and use of your legs that are coming in. it's not going to happen for you quickly. It really isn't. And I wish I could tell you that it is. I get a lot of anger. You're going to be upset. You're going to be upset with the way your body is reacting or not reacting to things that you're doing. I see a lot of stress that's coming out of it, but it does show healing and transformation, which means that it looks like you're going to get back on your feet, but it may be a little bit of a while, and there may be a difference in your gait with the way that you walk. Please, please, please be patient with yourself, sweets. It looks like healing, but it looks like it's going to be a little bit different than what it was before. So I pray for you and I wish you the best. Rob?
I am patiently scrolling back up through the feed to find I'm trying to honestly find a question other than a love question. So, oh, okay, hold on. Will I be facing, oh crap. Okay. Will I be facing a charge? Oh, goodness. Here it is. Jamar Clove. Excuse the pronunciation. I believe it's Clove. It may be French. Will I be facing a charge due to the allegation with the Justice Center? Judicial issues with this particular person, please, Spirit. Judicial issues. Let me grab this other deck, please. There we go. Jamar and judicial issues, Spirit. Will they be facing charges with this allegation? Allegations against Jamar, Spirit. Will they be facing charges? Will they be facing charges, Spirit? Jamar. Let's see. I see the fact that you can come out victorious out of this situation with the judicial center as far as a charge. I am seeing the fact that the victory in the sense of, will you be facing a charge, or is that the charge being victorious over the charge? I actually see the fact that it looks like that you will come victorious over a charge. However, I see in the process currently where you are, you have to deal with your own sense of guilt. Because I actually see the fact that you feel totally burdened, lost, and set back at the moment as well. So it looks like that, yes, you will be victorious in the end over a charge in the judicial center at the judicial level.
Someone named Renee, I missed the last name and I haven't seen it come back up again, was asking about Reiki, whether Reiki would help, whether Reiki would be an option. The first thing I got when I read your question is, like, you maybe should learn it, not just go get it. Like, go get it, sure, yeah, that's helpful, but like, go in for an attunement, pick the one that you want, the one that resonates with you. And I feel like there's like, the card that I got, the first card that popped out was the backside of the Two of Cups. But I think in this case, it's not about a relationship at all. It's about you. It's about your journey through your own healing. And the Reiki, whether you're getting it as a Reiki session from someone else, or you're getting an attunement and starting to learn to be a Reiki master teacher, you're going to start to integrate that masculine, feminine balance in your own body. And you're going to start to light up those healer centers for yourself. You're going to go on this adventure. And there are going to be parts of it that you maybe don't want to face. Because in order to go on this adventure, you're going to have to pack up some stuff. Not everything's coming with you. You're going to be like a healer. Any healer that like advances on their own healing journey, there are people that don't come with us. We up level and it's like, oh my God, these people don't even understand me anymore. And so there's going to have to be a place where you face that emotion, because the emotion piece is part of what your healing needs. So a Reiki session would be great if you get a Reiki healer who's very good at holding that space and just letting you go through that healing in a space that's neutral, that they can kind of move that energy along for you. and then teach you how to do it. Because I feel like there's a lot more at stake here. This is the star card, like the flip side of the star card was the last one that popped out. She's looking at a whole nother energy, a whole nother like level, a whole nother like 5D kind of situation. If you go down this road of healer, not only are you going to heal the thing that you're going in to heal, but you're going to heal a lot more, and you're going to heal backwards and forwards. You're going to heal the ancestor trauma and take their gifts with you, and you're going to heal the future for children or nieces or nephews or whoever comes down the line for you. I think this is a really important step for you. So even if it isn't Reiki, find something that resonates with you that helps you on that healing journey.
I think, Dawn, she was talking about the cat, but that actually fits too, because I agree with you. I think that she's going to be expanding, whether she pays somebody to do this or she actually takes a class. It's going to open up a healing, something in her. It's going to trigger a memory where she was a healer before, because Spirit is telling me she has healed before. So I would say, babe, if you're going to do this for your baby, yes. Also, I do feel though there's still a visit that's needed. When Yoda was sick, I did a lot of Reiki on him, and it comforted him. But there were some things that medication had to be done that, I wish that we didn't have to go that route, but we did. So definitely, I agree with Don. I think something is going to open up in you, though, where you're going to realize that this Spirit led you to this point because there's some other growth that's about to explode with this with you. And it's remembering who you were, because you are a healer. You have been a healer before. Okay, Don. Go ahead. 2 more questions. So from this point on, and well, let's say 3 more. From this point on, rapid fire, 3 questions for each person, and then we'll close it out.
So I'm sorry, what do you want me to do? Pick a question?
Pick 3 more.
Pick 3 more. Okay. Also, I wanted to add to what you said that my Reiki master teacher, my first Reiki master teacher, told me a story about how she had a relative that she did Reiki on, and that relative did not like heal. She healed, but she still passed away. And so unfortunately, we always outlive our pets, right? So even if this cat heals, they may still be close to their end of their earthly life this time, but they will go in a different space than they are right now. If you follow the advice of like the healing space and the medical space, they'll be in a better space when they pass away.
Absolutely.
All right. Conscious Black. Will I find a fulfilling job soon? Conscious Black. Hanged Man, right side up. So yes, but you have to line up with it. So you have to be balanced, focused, and grounded, and you have to be sure what you're looking for. So if you say, for example, I want to be a speaker, I want to be a TEDx speaker, be very specific about what it is that you want to do with that. Do you want to just travel the country and speak? Do you want to write a book? Do you want to do the marketing? Like, what is it that you want to do surrounding it? I feel like there is a powerful energy here for you. This is the 3 of Wands, excuse me. So he has more than one option. This isn't just a choice. It's not, will I find a fulfilling job or not? It's a lot more than that. There's a lot more options. You might find more than one fulfilling job. You might find a hobby that's fulfilling while you're finding a fulfilling job, etc. Janine Oxley, does D love me? I got an 8 of Cups, the right side up. So maybe, but they don't want to stay. They have something else that is pulling their energy away from you. So I don't know if it is a child or if it is a job. It does not feel like it is another person, but you are in heartbreak. You have a 3 of Swords. So it might be another person. Or it might be you, like an aspect of you that they just can't live with. So like when you fall in love with someone and they kind of feel like they can't stay, there's always that question of like, what went wrong? And sometimes it's something you can't change. Like somebody can realize that they don't want to date someone with children. You're not going to get rid of your children. So like, that's like a non-negotiable. Sometimes there's non-negotiables that don't mean that there's anything wrong with you. It just means that that's not the person for you right now. Melissa Silva, do I see a good paying career in the near future? I'm burnt out on my current job. Yeah, I think you're changing careers. I think it's an invitation for you to change careers. I'm seeing Pentacles. So for me, that's like, yes, it's career. It's a career answer, an earthbound answer. So career, job, house, money, car. I think you meet somebody who takes you to that place, who takes you to the new career, who takes you. So talk to your friends, talk to your network, talk to the people around you. Tell them what you're interested in, because I feel like you've not quite figured out what you want to do. And I feel like even though this looks like a foreboding card, I think the message on this card is not the actual cups. So it's a 5 of Cups card. I think there is disappointment in your current career, but for me, the thing that jumps out in this card is the bridge in the background. So it's whatever this new career is, there's a piece of it that is a bridge. So whether that's a bridge of like you're helping kids move on to from high school to college, or if it's a bridge of like you're an end of life doula, or if it's a bridge of like you're helping people to pick their own careers because you went through the process yourself. I think there's a bridge piece to whatever this new career is. And I think you need to talk to other people to kind of figure that out, maybe even draw it out.
All righty, Miss Jessica. 3 questions.
All right.
2 minutes. 2 minutes at a maximum.
All right. So the first one I'm going to cover is Miss Satin or Satine Myers Blue. Okay. You asked if you were ever going to get pregnant. First things first, you're undermining your own authority. You're too stressed out. You're worried about money. And babe, I'm going to tell you point blank. If you're wondering about hormonal issues, go to the doctor. Go to the doctor. Also, you're feeling romance. Other people aren't feeling romance. That's okay. It'll come around later. Go get your emotions checked out. Because I feel like a hormonal imbalance or maybe some fertility issues. And if you're having that hard of a time, go see a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I can't cure infertility, but stop undermining your own authority. Yes, you can get pregnant, I think, but I would go double check.
She will. I didn't mean to interject, but Spirit, I kept hearing Spirit say yes the whole time, so she will have a baby.
Okay, so the next one I'm going to do is Devon D. Joseph. Will my baby be healthy?
You're drawn to the same questions I was drawn to. Let me mute myself.
Mama, it's that Libra energy. You feeling the Libra mojo. That's it. Yes, Daddy. Yes, baby's going to be just fine. You're going to get a phone call that this baby is here and he is just fine. Okay? And the girl you're with hasn't had the heart to tell you y'all getting a new place. That's what her agenda is right here. She's trying to get a place for the baby. She ain't told you about it yet, but you getting a new place.
She's a female. I mean, and not to say that she couldn't be with a female.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. But I thought it was Daddy. My bad. Ninda McDonald, is my boyfriend involved with somebody else? Ooh. Maybe. The reason why I say that is you have the victory card, like, sorry, Miss Devon, but you good. Someone's trying to help you get a new place for that baby. Ninda, you have the victory card of the truth coming out, but baby, I think this is a breakup because I'm seeing like the dueling egos right here. Dueling egos and the victory card, but I feel like there's some truth about to come out. Yeah, right here. Self-love. Self-love, baby. I don't see this relationship going the direction you want it to go. I don't necessarily know, because I don't have the cheating card here, but I don't necessarily know that he is cheating, but I think he is at least looking at other women, meaning, y'all be at the mall and be like, ooh, that girl got a nice booty, whatever. His eyes are not directly on you, and his eyes are not all for you. I'm sorry, sweetheart. It's just not the case. Let him. If he's gonna be stupid, go let him be stupid with somebody else. My grandfather always taught me if it is unfortunate enough that you can't have it, go share it with somebody else. Let somebody else have it that can use it. Wifey, hit me up after this because I want to hang out and chat with you. Also, I want to do a retrade because I've been waiting to do that with you forever.
Okay, sweet. So I'm probably gonna grab something to eat before, but I'll hit you up.
Cool.
All right, so I guess it's my turn. I kept seeing Gina, and she was asking, is she going to get a new love? So, Gina, there's definitely love in the cards for you. However, you have to start with loving yourself. And
Mm,
this is not saying that you have low self-esteem and blah blah blah. How every time some people hear like loving yourself, they want to take it negative. But if you only treat yourself to the bare minimum, how can you expect someone to treat you to your expectations? To put that in more simpler terms, if you're only going to go to McDonald's, then you can't expect somebody to take you to J. Alexander, because you're not treating yourself the way you expect someone else to. So once you start to treat you the way that you want to be treated, then you will get some love that will come in. I hope that resonates with you. And then next we got Kiki. Um, will your hobby, it says, will my new hobby I'm interested in be good for business? Yes, it will. You just have to perfect your craft. You got to keep practicing, and make sure you find ways to market yourself. I'm definitely hearing that you need to be bold. So if someone's talking to you, find some way to throw your business in there. Tell them what you do. Don't just kind of be like, oh, wordsmith it, make it sound good, make it look good. Then Jennifer, I think that's what it said. Okay, I thought I seen the comment I did. Okay, Jennifer says, will she move into her new house soon? Jennifer, will you move into that new house? So, I feel like it's a no for right this moment, but you are going to move. There's just a couple of things that you have to do. But you will move into the house. Make sure that you're very specific about the house that you want, and don't just take something just because you're like, oh God, I'm desperate. Because if you act desperate, you're going to be stuck with something that you hate. And I'm done.
I saw Kiki's question earlier, and the vision that I got was from the show on Netflix, The Good Witch, and the woman that owns the Bell Book and Candle. So I got this impression of like, I own the store, and there's this magical piece to me that I know what people need. So for whatever that's worth, Kiki, take that and figure out how that works into your marketing.
I'm gonna have to check that show out.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
Really? I'll look at it tonight then. So let me see. I think it was Sierra Moss. Will your dad actually follow through with being more present? Okay, so here's the thing. I get a lot of guilt. I get a lot of trauma. I get a lot of hanging on to the past for him. I think he wants to do better, but he feels like he's kind of did some things so wrong in the past that he can't make up for all that. So I get somebody that tries and then they pull back. There's something with follow through for him that doesn't follow through. The best thing that I can tell you, babe, is meet him where he's at and let go of expectations that this is going to be healed, because you're dealing with a man that is really struggling and suffering with things from his past he hasn't made peace with. And if he hasn't made peace with that, it's going to be really hard for him to have a very productive relationship with you, because he's carrying guilt. And it's making it really hard for him to show up and be who he wants to be in your life. So he's struggling. I'm not saying give him a pass. I mean, you have to hold him accountable, but don't sit up there. The first thing that I got was like a woman that was sitting outside the window waiting for her dad to drive up in the car, and he's constantly like, I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way, and he doesn't show up. And you're even though you're an adult, you're dealing with the pain of a child, where it's like this has happened before. So I'm being triggered with him. He needs some help, or y'all need family counseling to move this forward, sweet. So I do feel like that could be worked, but he's struggling. Let me see. Martez Harris, am I in the right profession? I feel like there's a change that's coming. For some reason, when I kept looking at your cards, I feel like that you got a career change that's coming in, but you're worried about being able to take care of your family. It's like, I know I need to switch, but I don't know if I'm going to lose the money or if I'm going to make the money. But I feel like the spirit is saying you have a switch that's coming in. So be prepared that there's something new on the horizon for you, and it may take you away from the old. Let me see. Let me see, Deborah. Will you get your disability soon? I get delays. I feel like you've been dealing with delays though, and I don't know if this is COVID or what, but I feel like there's something, like there's bad news that comes in, and it's something about things being slowed down or not coming through the way you want. So I feel like you have more time. I feel like it is going to come through for you, but it's not going to come through in the time that you want. Now, you get a payment. After delays, you get prayers answered after a delay. So unfortunately, I feel like you got just a little bit more time to deal with the system. It looks like something is not, the paperwork is not being pushed through the way it needs to. And I feel like you've been dealing with this, but it looks like that you're going to have something that comes, and I feel like it's coming in the summer months, like when it gets hotter. So you could be looking, we're already in April? So you may be looking May, June, before you get something that comes your way, but there is a payment, and it looks like it's a regular payment that comes to you like every month. So I don't know if this is one payment or if you're just getting a monthly check. All right, thank you. All right, Rob, you're up, boo.
The first one that I was particularly drawn to was Miss Bradshaw. She said something about relocating. And I went ahead and I dealt a couple of cards out. So, Miss Bradshaw, I hope you're still here. This message is for you. Actually, the cards flew out, and the first card that I actually got was the Eight of Wands reversed. So it looks like that will you be relocating? It looks like that travel and communication is actually postponed and slowed down at the moment for you as well. I actually see the fact that you have this odd energy that's around you about new opportunities, feelings, and growth and emotions. And it pertains to, believe it or not, I keep hearing business, I keep seeing business, but I see a time of it being postponed and it being a time of more or less anxiety ridden, and that you need to recuperate from driven, I'm sorry, not ridden, driven, and that you need to recuperate and take time to recuperate from anxiety. I feel a lot of anxiety and tension around you particularly, so I see setbacks and delays when it comes to relocation actually with you. The second question that I actually wrote down that I was going to read, Tanya just read, so I'll go back and find another in just a second. The other question that actually I wrote down that I was drawn to was from a Ro Cunningham that said something about mom health issues, find answers. Was she under a spiritual attack? So let me see about a spiritual attack, spirit. Let me see about a spiritual attack. And will she find health issues? What is this health issue related to? Is it related to a spiritual attack for the mom-in-law? For Miss Cunningham. This is heavy. I absolutely do see the fact that you need strong spiritual cleansing work. I see the fact that as well that your mom has a lot of there's a lot of heavy energy, around this particular situation. There needs to be a clear time of thinking. I see people's judgment that is clouded, and I see fear of repetitive mistakes from the past. A lot here, over and over and over. A clear choice really needs to be made. As far as spiritual and health, as far as spiritual attacks, I would say yes, but due to low health anyway, that it's very vulnerable. So I would suggest strong spiritual cleansing work immediately for your mom, or I'm sorry, your mother-in-law. And the third question, I'll scroll back up really quickly as well and find another. So
Jessica, you all right, babe?
Is she okay?
You're muted, sweets.
Yes, I'm fine. I'm off in La La Land, and I also got distracted by my wand.
Okay. I was checking. I didn't know
Rob,
what was.
I wasn't laughing at you when you were reading. I was laughing at Tanya's comment when she said the Irregulars is also good on Netflix. They're really wifey.
Oh, well, you
So
know what? I think that's Lena because I haven't even been typing. But no. I didn't know what. I just happened to look up and it looks like you were tense. So I'm sorry. I was just checking.
no, I was answering someone's question on YouTube who asked. It was Aries Queen. I was answering her question real quick and typing. I was answering her question about how does she get a reading.
Okay, sweet. No, it's okay as long as you're all right, Rob. I'm
Yeah,
sorry to
I'm
interrupt.
okay. I just had this like weird spot over here that was itchy, and I'm like, no one needs to see my stomach.
I'm gonna mute myself.
You asked me a question, I answered it. Yes, I'm okay. I'm sad I'm out of your Dr. Pepper and cream soda.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Is it on me again? Am I back? Maybe.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So there was a oh my gosh. Technology is killing me tonight. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get so frustrated. All right. So the question that I actually just jotted down was if I oh my goodness. I apologize, everybody. Hold up, wait a second. That's repetitive. Okay. So Jamie Prophet wants to know, will I get a settlement from her son's? Well, first of all, ma'am, I apologize. I'm sorry to hear about your loss. So Jamie Prophet wants to know if she'll get a settlement from her son's passing. Will she get a settlement from her son's passing? Jamie Prophet. Jamie Prophet spirit, a settlement from her son's passing. A settlement. Any insight, please, about Jamie Prophet and her son's passing? Will she get a settlement? Will she get a settlement, spirit? One more time. Okay, Jamie Prophet. Whoa, this is so conflicting energies around you, Miss Jamie Prophet. This is absolutely astounding. Actually, I see the fact that there is completion in the name of a settlement due to your son's passing. However, I see that there's a lot of not only grief but a lot of instability with spirituality, with where you are absolutely right now, as far as not only financially feeling like lost or burdened, but also spiritually, mentally, and physically all the way around as well. I see the fact that you can have victory. However, if this makes any sense at all, I'm seeing actually the fact that it could either have to be reapplied or filed for again. I don't see completion the first go around, but I see a later go around that it looks like that it could be actually completed. So I think that it could be delayed and that you would have to try again. I'm seeing that you would have to try again with a suit to have settlement from your son's passing. And again, I'm sorry to hear about your son's passing. Many prayers and good juju. Are we still here?
Okay. Yeah, I think you have one more. Was that 2 that you answered, or was that 3?
That was 3.
Okay, I'm sorry, then that was me. So you guys,
Oh,
before we go, please say your name again. Please say your business. Please say your Cash App. Jessica, you want to go first, babe?
Sure. Like literally, I said sure, and I forgot my mic was. Anyway, so I'm Miss Empathic Tarot. Okay, if y'all go to my Facebook page, where you type in Facebook/Miss Empathic Tarot, I have no access to that anymore. Hit me up on my new personal Jessica Pace page if you want to contact me on Facebook. I am on Instagram for Miss Empathic Tarot. I have a Gmail that is Miss Empathic Tarot. My cash tag is Miss Empathic Tarot 90 if you want to pay through Cash App. And then I also have PayPal, and you can pay either way, me personally or the business. I prefer you pay the business, but whatever. Obviously, you guys saw I do tarot readings. I also design boss tattoos like this one. I'm about to get another one tomorrow, literally 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be in the tattoo chair getting a tat. I also design beautiful things like this. I hand designed her. Same thing with this one. I do make dolls. I haven't even figured out a price for these. It's going to be based upon what you need, because I sit there with a lighter, scissors, whatever I got, and I hand wrap these dolls. I do put spirit into the dolls, but you have to feed them. You have to ask that particular spirit what they like. I'm not going to do all the work and work the doll for you. It's your doll. They're guardians. They're not to be played with. You can't handle it, don't do it. It's okay. Not everyone is on the same level. I also am starting to do dice readings where I will answer quick little yes or no questions with dice reads. The tattoos are custom, so are the dolls. This is the tattoo I'm getting this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So for those of you who would like a tattoo, it's $60 an hour. The reason why, I literally have to sit here and play around with the sigils. Like I designed this one for myself too. I have to sit there, play around with the sigils. I have to sit there and listen to your ancestors, your spirits, your guides, whatever that is. And I have to spend hours connecting these. These are not done in a computer. I don't have someone else draw these for me. This is freehand. This one just happens to be with marker. That one's with pen. So for those of you who are interested in the tattoo, hit me up. Cash tag. I'm going to charge you based upon the amount of time and energy I put into your tattoo. For those of you who crochet, you can crochet it into a blanket and use your energy to charge it that way. Like if you are going to do that, charge that thing in the sun. Let the sun give it its energy. If the full moon is out, let it do that too. So I also do tarot reads. I do love reads. I do all kinds of stuff. And I also do spell work consultation. I will help you get started on spell work. I am not like Mambo Tanya, who is super advanced. Or if you're going to call me with the shenanigans, like I want to curse this mother into the next century, we're going to talk about it, whether or not it's worth it. Y'all can hit me up for that. I will help you plan your shenanigans with the spell work consultation. Have fun.
Dawn?
You absolutely crack me up. Absolutely. And I love that tattoo. The first time you held it up, I was like, oh, look, sigils.
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic. All right. So I'm Dawn Aulette, Break of Dawn Tarot. I have a Facebook page that is Break of Dawn Tarot. My Cash App is $Dawn Aulette. I do readings. I do monthly readings and coaching. And I also teach tarot. So if you're looking to learn tarot or even oracle cards, I'm starting to work with those as well. And my prices are really low right now because I'm kind of working on scheduling and the technology side of things. So while I work that out, you guys get the discount. And I did want to throw in there as well, a lot of the questions tonight had to do with like passing over, transition, life or death. And Rob was reading that one woman, the two last people he was reading, my deck has literally on the back is the death, like walking through the underworld. and on the front is like the life. Whoops, wait, there. The life, like the spring and the creation, the birthing. So I feel like that's a message for somebody on here. Like it's all a transition. No one goes by themselves. That we all come in with other entities. We go out with other entities. Nobody's ever really alone. So, all right, John Ellett, thanks.
Thank you. All right, Dee.
And I am Intuitive Reader D. I'm sorry, my 15-year-old is texting me. He's driving me crazy. I'm sorry, that just stressed
He
me out
loving
so
on
much.
his mama. That's all. He loving on mama.
No, he got a girlfriend, a new girlfriend, and he trying to plan a date, and he just driving me crazy.
Oh, young love.
Oh, okay. So anyway, I am Intuitive Reader D. I do tarot readings, energy readings, and I have a page. It's on Facebook. If you just look up Intuitive Reader, I will pop up. Also have a group, Love of the Craft, and I have another one, Love of the Craft Reloaded. And my Cash App is $Deidre Lachey, and I'll just put it in the comments again because if I spell it, it'll probably take forever. But
well, I tell you, you also too are going to be doing the mashup in your group, right?
I want to. I'm trying to get some readers to sign up.
So if you are a reader and you want to showcase yourself, the more you put yourself out there, the more you get to read, and the more you read, the more you grow. So if you're interested, definitely hit up her page, in her group, so that she can get it started. Because this is just a really.
You got me, girl. I am totally interested. I'm down.
You already on the group page.
Yeah, I'll help you too.
I'm down.
Thank you. Don, if you're not in there, I'll send the link in our little chat so that you can have it.
Send a link to Dawn so she can pick up on it too. There's a lot of great readers out there. We had 2 that didn't show up tonight, and I don't know what happened, but if you want to grow your gift, especially when it comes to divining, you need to read. Whether this is with crystal balls, dice, or a grain of dirt, you need to read. It helps you pick up your speed. It helps you be able to get the messages a lot quicker and faster. And it helps you to be more connected to spirit. So take advantage, you guys. Any group that gives you an opportunity to put yourself out there, do it. Okay, Rob.
First of all, much gratitude, Aibo Botonia. Thank you for having me on again. Many blessings.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Everybody, hi. You can reach me, Rob, over at Mystical Mojo, spelled exactly like it says there on the screen. I do offer, a variety of things. Let me just slow down and go from slowly for a moment. I offer a variety of things. I offer professional readings as well as I do spiritual work for clients as well. And you can reach me, book an appointment over at Mystical Mojo. And to plug, along with Deidre, I am her co-admin on Love of the Craft and Love of the Craft Reloaded. So please hit us up over at Love of the Craft Reloaded. We greatly look forward to it and appreciate it. Thank you all for everything this evening. Many blessings, everybody.
Yeah, you guys, thank you so much for giving up your time and your energy to do this, because I know it takes a lot. And I apologize again for some of the rude comments at the beginning. Sometimes it just comes with it. But I am very, very appreciative of you stepping up and doing this. It takes a lot. And you could be with your family and you're doing this, and I'm just appreciative. Thank you. I really am. Thank you, guys. So I will see you next time. Of course, we'll be doing this in about 3 more weeks. So, and then we'll be looking forward to on Deidre's page too. And I keep saying I'm going to jump on. I got to make some time because I keep saying I'm going to jump on and do some readings there too. But you guys, if you are interested, hit her page up, hit my page up. If there are other pages that are open that want readers, definitely don't hide out. You guys, I have so many people like, how do you make yourself stronger? How do you grow your gift? Ain't nothing to it but to do it. All right. So you guys, please be safe. Have a good night. Bye, you guys.
Thank you again, Tanya.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Wifey. Damn it. I was going to ask her how. Fuck. Huh?